Good morning to you. You're enjoying the Friday Summit Sunrise here on TV8 Summit. I'm hanging out here with Jim Tillich of the Breck Fine Art Gallery. Good morning, Jim. How are you doing?
Doing good.
All right. And welcome back to the show, first of all.
Thank you.
Tell me about the gallery, though, location and the type of art that we'd find in there.
The Breck Fine Art Gallery is at 421 South Main, right down Main Street, right at the corner of Main and Park. And so it's real easy to find. Open 10 in the morning till 8 at night every day, and we enjoy having people come in and just take their time, because the impressionistic art that I carry has a lot to do with the feel of the day.
Certainly.
How the
a lot of the
looks.
pieces you brought in always have this strong emotional tie to it, that it'll evoke something, that feeling, and a lot of it is through color or the play with light that the artist uses. Some just remarkable stuff, and today is no different with the pieces that you brought in.
Yes, I brought in two pieces. Great contrast between the two. So looking at this one first, this is a painting by Timkov, and I'll move it just a little bit. You can see maybe less reflection right there.
Yeah.
But this was painted in 1946, way out in the middle of Russia by Mr. Timkov, a known master.
Okay.
And his point was, by making all the colors match, he made it tonal. Everything is in the same tone, basically. So nothing really stands out, but you see very subtle differences in color.
Sure.
Now, that is kind of where his mastery comes in, because no matter what color he used, he added the other colors into it, mixed it on his palette board. So there's a kinship between the sky and the trees and the old house and the barn.
I like that.
Everything works together. It's harmonious. So when someone says they did a tonal painting, everything kind of matches. There's no great contrast like a red tie on a black suit or anything. It's just, it all goes together.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's an amazing piece. Again, this was painted in 1946, you said?
Exactly, 1946.
So, and just thinking about, what a lot of artists could be thinking around that time in the country. I mean, you not surprised to me, at least, to see a tonal type of piece, what's coming out. And just, though, seeing the countryside, we've seen a lot of these kind of pieces. And just, it's a calming feeling to me, but also like a melancholy, like a depressed type of feel. And that's just the type of things, though, that you're going to find from a lot of the pieces that you have available at the gallery.
Yes, and the main reason for that is the emotion is good, because that draws people to art.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is the artists are painting their feelings, especially in Impressionism, which, as you know, that's what I like the best. That's what I carry the most of. You see, the Italians way back there tried to get everybody to do light and dark, brilliant colors, very dark, lots of contrast, but very well lit.
I see.
And when they did that, then half the face was bright, half the face was kind of dark, and it was a beautiful, emotional way to paint.
Right.
But this is more overall tonal in feeling, so you get the feeling for the day. You understand what was going on. You know what it would be like to walk out the door and look out there.
Yeah.
So this is one type. The other that I brought is to brighten up the whole world.
So let's get to it, yeah.
All right.
So from a little bit of possible rain to a sunny day and some fun in the sun.
A great picnic out on the end of the pier. And this was painted in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Okay.
There are piers and things out there.
Sure.
The Repin Institute is right near this spot. In other words, it's one of the greatest universities for artists in the world. It's one of the great art schools. And what they do is they train their artists to be classically trained artists. They have to be able to paint portraits and everything. But then when they graduate, they can do what they want.
Of course.
With all the skill they've gotten.
Sounds good.
So, as you see here, having a picnic, sitting at the end of the pier, the water is there, flowers, wine, fruit, and there's cheese. It's a perfect day for a picnic, and the artist wanted to paint that.
And that was the impression of the day.
Right.
Yeah, I like it. And just, again, you can see this kind of variety of artwork at the Breck Fine Art Gallery. And a lot of impressionistic pieces, but not all paintings as well. You can see statues, bronzes, and I'm missing some other things. A lot of different
But
mediums.
yes,
I know, some
yes,
paintings, some are done with us.
watercolors,
Yeah, watercolors.
mainly oils and bronzes. Bronzes are real interesting because you get such a three-dimensional effect. And the artist had to look at the fact that a bronze is going to be looked at from all angles.
Right.
So what does it look like as you turn it?
Yeah.
And so they could naturally come up with three dimensions.
Yeah.
But when you paint an oil, you've got to create that dimension by means of color, tone, and as they work through that, they could make everything look like you were there, but you're looking at a flat piece of canvas.
Certainly, yeah.
It's
and
amazing.
A different process. Yeah, it is certainly
It is
amazing.
totally amazing.
Well, Jim, I always appreciate when you bring in some pieces in. It's always a real privilege as well to see these come in, and it's something worth appreciating for the day. So thank you for that. I got to check it out again, though, the Breck Fine Art Gallery right on Main Street as Main Street hits Park in the south end of town in Breckenridge. Got to visit it, just drop in, and anyone's welcome to visit, right?
Yes, and when young people come, children, we give them a tour that matches what they know.
There we go.
And sometimes the kids come back with their crayons and say, hey, this inspired me, and they show us a little piece of art they did.
How
so
cool, yeah.
we want to encourage everyone who's interested in art.
Very great, yeah.
Come
and
look.
we have an artist coming in to town here real quick?
It'll be in a few weeks, but yes, we'll have another show coming up. So
Great.
I will keep you informed.
Sounds good. All right, thanks, Jim. We are going to take a break. Don't forget, also, we have 2 tickets to Loveland and this pretty awesome Avex travel mug here to give away later for our watch win. We also have Scotty Bondo on location at the Blue River Fine Art Gallery. We also have Breck interview coming up here shortly. So lots of good stuff coming your way this Friday edition. We'll be right back after this break.